Go on then.
Guys, we're using the old wiki camps, alright? First I want to say, sorry if I sound a bit crook, I have been a bit crook, but there's no rest for the wicked in this game. We got to keep going, we got to keep making content for you guys. So
There's no paid sick leave.
there's no paid sick leave here on this job. Excuse me if my voice sounds a bit dicky.
Very husky, love.
We're at, we've decided to come over to the Bowen River. Now, never been here before, I've hearted it on the wiki camps, but also, the reviews reckon, the internet, I haven't got the styling up, you see, this is another thing, no internet. Anyway, I have read the reviews just coming up here, and the reviews reckon, don't take your van down, it's almost impossible. Well, we're gonna give it a crack. Don't underestimate yourself and your rig, because you'll be surprised where these things can actually go. And if you're in doubt, take a walk, but it looks like it's been raining, and I reckon if it did rain here, we would have a bit of a problem, because you can see how chopped up and how sloppy it'll get. But come on, let's go down. I reckon we got quite a long drop down onto the creek, so let's go. Wow, I'm that confident in my rig that Sue's actually driving. Hey, Andia. Easy down. What do we got?
I'm really, really excited. There's a beautiful creek
Right
just
here.
over there.
Look at this.
Woo.
You've done so well.
Spots I absolutely
You've done so well
love.
getting the rig down here, hey?
These are
All
the
right.
ones.
So look here, we got boggy sand to the right here. This is no good for us. We're over 6.5 ton. But
Up there.
I reckon we come through this little section over here,
Well, this is very soft.
and it's straight onto these rocks here though.
It is.
Yeah, now let's have a look. Bloody sun shadows, eh?
Not quite 6.5 ton, but
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Look at this, guys. Oh, someone's left us some wood here too, by the looks of things.
This is epic.
How good is this gonna be? So guys, here is our shortest distance, right? That's boggy over there. That's pretty hard. What we'll do is we'll come in, and I mean, this is as hard as anything. We'll just roll straight in like that, and that's gonna be our view. Look at that.
Look at that. That is beautiful.
Let's come up here, darling. Let's have a look. Make sure we can get in here.
Hang on. Wait for me.
Come on. Righto, here we go. Up and over, four-wheel drive low. Just going to try and get around this bend here first. Here we go. Now this cruiser don't turn on a dime either, but we also got to try and keep our momentum going. Come on, baby. And a big rock there. That's it. Over we go. Ooh, almost tipped the tree there. I reckon that's as bloody good as it's gonna get. Huh?
That is. I'm actually really excited.
I know. I must say, as excited as I am, and you yourself, the only problem is she's a bit uneven on the old foot, I reckon. But hey, come check this out. Come check this.
Like our own little private
La 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 la. Come check
water
this out.
stream.
Oh, you joking? Woo! Come check this out. Oh, water's great. You still got to be clockwise though, but come check this out. Oh, mate.
This is beautiful, but do you think there are crocs in here?
I don't know. I just don't
There's a rope
know.
swing, so obviously
Is there a
those
rope swing there?
just over there.
I mean, we're still in the old northern Queensland thing.
We are.
I'd just sink me bum in that,
Well,
maybe.
it's a bit stagnant though. Look at that.
So this is flowing water here. It's almost just, this is going to be bloody epic, isn't it? Oh, I love finding surprise camps like this. Check out this.
And free.
Hey?
100% free.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention it's for bloody free. How do you not? Look at this.
Pretty deep, actually.
This looks pretty deep. Look at this. So what are you doing?
I'm just clearing the big rocks from the walkway because when you step out the van,
You don't want
turn
to.
your
Yeah,
ankle
you don't
over.
want to roll an ankle out of here.
So,
What a great idea.
you know,
Not going to put the ground sheet down, but
prevention is better than cure, my sweet.
hey,
Now, when you're in your old age, or should I say middle age,
oh that
you
breeze
need to look
is
after
beautiful.
your joints.
Ready to chuck the awning out.
That looks
Huh?
good.
And the idea tonight is, since it's a great little camp, we're going to make a fire right here. And I'll tell you what, we got something epic to cook tonight, don't we?
I'll just say it's a roast.
It's a roast, but yeah, we're gonna put our own spin on it, aren't we?
We are.
So to sort ourselves out for and get tea on the go, we've got to get a few building materials. Come on, let's go this way. Got a spade, got an axe. Someone was very kindly enough. They left us timber here for us, so I don't have to go out and look for timber.
That is a win.
That is a
nice
win.
big stump.
We might have to get a few
Yeah,
more
timber.
pieces, but there's plenty of loose stuff lying around. So
Yeah, I saw some on the
I
other
reckon-
side there.
we sort ourselves out a nice spot here for our fire, and then what I'm going to do is, to be fair, there's a fire over there's a fire there, just not quite in the place I want it. When I'm done with this tomorrow, before I go, I'm going to move my fire to an old fire and try and leave this the same way I found it. So that's the
Because
plan.
it's a nice
So
sandy bank.
it's a nice
so
sandy bang. I'm gonna level it out nicely. We're going to sit down and watch this beautiful view tonight. Come on, let's get stuck into it, eh? Rightio! What do we got? Quarter wire.
Seen that before.
Seen that before. So if you have watched it just a few videos back, we did these beautiful tomahawk steaks up the Cape at Cohen River. And I kind of took on the feedback that you guys enjoyed it. So I went out, that was Danny's poles. And then what I did is I went out and I got 3 of these poles from Bunnings. I think they're, I'll tell you exactly what they are. They're 10 by 1 meter Gal steel round solid bar. So we got 3 of those.
And they're packed really neatly.
Oh yes,
into
and I
that
got
PVC.
myself a piece of high pressure 25 mil PVC pipe with 2 stop ends, and that keeps them solid in there. And the reason why we're not using timber to build this is it's something that, you know, if we enjoy doing, we want to do it more often, and that's just the way we can do it, so we can keep it in that. I think it would be better if we made it out of timber, but anyway.
Well, there's timber right behind you, but
Alright, come on, let's get this going.
no, like it'll catch on fire.
So the idea here, guys, I'm going to make a tripod this time, like something like that, and then we're going to hang a beautiful piece of meat directly under the fire. That's nice and hard. We're not going too low.
Yeah, because you need height above the fire.
Of the fire. All right, now. So you just hold the cutter for me and start the wire. You got that?
Yep.
I'm still moving. The tighter you do this, I mean, it's not pretty. I'm no builder by any means.
Doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to be stable.
Just has to be stable. You see that? I don't like that. So just gonna see the downward.
That's alright, that's not going anywhere. If it was a live
I
animal,
reckon this actually needs to go.
a bit wider.
Well, now that we got that done and out of the way, got a couple of hours to spare, don't we, dear?
We do.
Huh?
Then go for a swim, it's so hot.
It is absolutely stinking hot. We're still up sort of northern Queensland. We're just about 2 hours outside of Airlie Beach, so Not too bad, but it is absolutely stinking hot up here.
10 minutes outside of Collinsville.
15 minutes south of Collinsville, apparently. Before we get the fire going in a couple of hours, we're going to have I reckon we go for a dip in this beautiful creek. Look at this. Hey? Oh, mate. Tell you what. Whoopsie.
No.
It's pretty, it's pretty refreshing. But, hey, you can't not swim if this is on your doorstep, hey? Jeez, how deep are you? Hey?
Well, it gets a bit deeper, but this is just like a little hole.
Woo!
Just be careful, the rocks are slippy.
Oh, that's slippery.
Yeah.
How did you get there?
You come over, there's a big rock face
So
here.
Yeah? I reckon I'm happy just here, hey?
There's a big rock.
Oh,
and you
there
can
goes me bloody plugger again. Look. Damn it.
I just found myself a little rock.
Oh, this is living, Barry. Cheers, mate. Tell you what, if you run out of ice, you can put your beers in here, and I reckon they'll be at, 20 degrees.
I think it's beautiful temperature. So what time are we going to put that meat on?
I reckon we start the fire in about an hour or so.
So 3.
Get the fire going, and then while the fire's getting hot and getting the coals ready, we'll prep the meat for dinner. Who needs what do they call it? A bar in the pool. What do they call that? Like a pool bar. Is that the right word it is?
Cool, wow.
Look at this. We got a creek bar.
Oh, this is the perfect spot. I've got a little backrest.
What a bloody ripper, hey? So the time now is 20 past 2. I'm going to start prepping I need to maybe chop that up a bit, but get this fire going. And then also we've got to prep the meat, and we're going to show you that in a minute. So just before I light the fire, I've been told to come in. What have you done in here? What's going on in here?
I'm just prepping the potatoes.
Yeah.
In the fire, and you said you wanted not just a standard potato, so oil. So shiny side in, and just a bit of olive oil over the top. And we'll roll around in that. Good old nubba basher.
I thought you were going to cut them open and put the butter on the inside.
Nah, I'm going to cook them whole.
Alrighto.
A little bit of garlic. Well, I like a lot of garlic.
That's the go.
Stick the garlic on top. Plenty salt, pepper, and then literally just create like, I'll flatten that down a little bit.
We will have to definitely tell you how this tastes, because this is the first time Sue's done this.
Well, I've done these potatoes before, but not on the fire. I've done them in the oven. So you just make a little foil parcel basically. Hold them aside so the butter don't leak.
How many potatoes we done?
4, and I'm
4,
going to
yep.
do an onion, full onion for myself as well.
Okay. Throw a couple of these down, I reckon. This wood seems pretty dry, so just gonna. I reckon some more. Why not, eh? Here we go. So we got that burning. Now we're just going to pop Bob in the creek, and we're going to just give you a little update on old Bob while he has a little swim in the creek. And then after that, I've got to get this meat prepped, and I'm super excited to show you guys finally what we're going to be hanging on top of that tripod. So here we go. Bob has definitely had a bit of a growth, spurt, what? Spurt. He is doing absolutely fantastic. You can see he's got him way bigger. It was just a bit hard with him up the Cape. Couldn't really take him all the way where we were, but that's why you haven't seen too much of him. But now we're at a dog-friendly joint, so he's allowed here, and that's where we go. Bobby's what? Just under 5 months old now?
He's 5 months on Monday.
5 months on Monday. He's been for injections. He's been for check. No, I wouldn't drink that water, buddy. He's getting a bit used to the water still, but yeah, he's Sue's left sider. Is that the right word?
My sidekick.
Sidekick. He wants nothing to do with me because I'm the one that
I wouldn't say he's
disciplines
getting
him.
confident. I'd say he's getting overconfident.
It's time to prep the piece of meat that we got. Fire's going, Bob's had a swim, Sue's done the potatoes, the onions. Awesome job. And this is what we've got to cook.
What is that?
It is called, they call it a butcher's axe. Another name for it is a Thor's hammer.
Let's have a look.
Let's have a look here. Look at this. Believe me, I've washed my hands because I've got a bit.
That is like...
That is 1.7 kilos of meat. Now you must probably thinking, geez, that's a lot of meat. But anyway, we're going to give it a go.
Alright.
It was only $50 for that piece of meat, right?
$50?
Yeah, where's me little...
But it's 1.7 kgs of meat.
Pure meat. Look, the bones was probably, I don't know, 300-400 grams as well. I don't know, whatever. So we're going to keep it, yep.
It's beef.
We're going to put a little bit of oil on it. And we're going to spice it up, and then what we're going to do is we're going to get Sue to make that beautiful butter and herb garlic thing, and we're going to baste this every, say, I don't know, 20 to half an hour, because of the tomahawk steaks were that good. So with further ado, because we're going to hang it on that thing, we've got to try and drill a hole.
Watch your hand, please.
Yeah, through this bone. Oh, you know what? The bone's falling on the meat. Hang on, that's not a good idea. See, a rookie mistake. Let's go. We're not going to go through the table. I'll be careful.
Please don't go through my table. First through. Done.
Done. It's going to come out, hopefully, absolutely superb. Now we'll put the wire through that, and then we'll make a nice hook, and we'll hook that on in a sec. Let me just
It's the same theory as the tomahawk.
Same theory, but I just want to try something different, you know, like
different cut of meat.
Different cut of meat. You know, it's gonna warp this.
But it
here.
just tasted so good. After we hung it over the fire.
Here we go. I'm just gonna throw a little bit of olive oil on the top. We're just gonna baste it up a bit. Let it just run down. Let's get some of our secret spice. We don't have it in a shaker, so I'm just going to
That's coming out a big jar.
I mean, most of that will fall off anyway, so look at this.
That is plenty.
Plenty, that's enough of that. Now, I'll grab the wire, let's make a hook. Hang on a sec. Don't want to hang it too low, but we also want to be able to bring it up. You know what, I might just bring it up some more. Like this. And then what we'll do is that will be our hook over our fire, and then I can always lower it if I need to, or start low, raise, or vice versa. Here we go. Come on, mate. Out the way. Beep beep. Here we go. Let's go over here. Yeah. Here we go. I'm going to. Oh, that's hot. I reckon, Sue, that's going to be the go. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab it there and do a wrap around. Oh, that's hot as. Look at that. Hey? That's just gonna cook away. But we're gonna get that probe set up on my phone, get the right thing, let's get it cooking so we can monitor that. But I reckon that looks bloody tasty, I can tell you that. Now Sue's gonna make that butter, and I want to put a first coat on. Just wait for it to get hot, and then I'll put that first coat on of butter, and then we'll just keep doing it as we go along.
Good knob of butter, a little swig of olive oil. Rosemary.
Yeah, because we don't have.
Would be epic if we had fresh, but we do travel full time and live in a caravan. Pepper.
Cracked pepper.
Loads of that as well. This is the pink Himalayan salt.
A little bit of garlic.
A dollop of garlic.
Yes, please.
And then we'll just give that a squash down.
Yeah.
And a mix up. And it will melt in the beautiful Queensland heat.
Take a quick little second and show you where we actually are. Agree with myself and Sue, this is an absolute specky little spot, I must say, and to have it pretty much to yourselves as well. What do you think? What do you think of the meat going over here, darling? You got the potatoes on and your onion?
Potatoes are on, onions on, it's sizzling. You might need to move it back a bit. The meat's going, I don't know, I'm not sure about it. We'll have to see the proofs in the pudding. This has been a labour of love, and to be honest,
I think
we don't know. Like, it looks good.
It was on fire.
It was on fire, and we actually had to pour some water over it to put the fire off. But
hang on,
what I reckon we do, let's let that rest for 10 minutes.
No, I think we need to carve it and see what's good and what's bad. I mean, that's charcoal. Alright. Now to tuck into this. Hey, what do you reckon?
I reckon this is beautiful.
Alright, well, let's tuck into that and then get a bit of sleep, and then yeah, we'll see what we can do tomorrow. Well, good morning. Oh, what's happened here? I don't know if you guys can see this, but a bit strange, but there's way more water in the creek this morning than there was yesterday. So that's where we were swimming yesterday. This island was like pretty much all the way to there, and this was like cut off, and there was only a little bit of water in here. This is where we were crossing over yesterday. Oh, look at that. But we got to get this day started. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a sad day today because, well, we got to leave this camp, and it is absolutely Right, it's time to pack up. Now, like we said when we got here, we made this one, it's still hot, so you give me that. I'm going to put that away, but this wire, guys, we try and take it with us. We don't just throw it in the ground or something like that, because if you stand on that, it's going to go straight through your foot and it'll start rusting. So try to take it off in one piece. Here we go. Oh, oop, one rod. Still a bit warm though, so I think what we must do is get
on the other fireplace, and we'll tip some water over it on the way out.
We don't want to leave a smouldering fire either, guys. So we'll get our bucket, get some water out the creek, and just fill it. If the wind picks up by any chance,
and there's your 3 rods.
I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. Sometimes that little spade could be longer, but there you go. So this fire pit was here, and that's what we're going to do. So that's where we were for this. But it's time to pack up the rig. We've got to get it out of here. I'm pretty sure we're going to be okay. The idea is to just push her back on this hard stuff, back it up, and go out. Oopsie. Go out the same way we came in yesterday. There we go. Start swinging the bomb around. I reckon that's gonna do it. Here we go. Keep the momentum. Oh, the problem is you got to try and get the momentum over these big rocks. Because that's where I want to go out over there where we came in. Come on, girl. Just got to give it some. I want to get stuck in the sand. First gear, let's just see whether we got enough speed to get over the top here and swing it around. Here we go, over the soft stuff. And here we go. Yes, please. There you go, guys, we're out. That's a wrap for Bowen River. It's been good, and we'll catch you guys in next week's episode. So have a great week, guys.